Hey guys, my name is Retro Ryan, and welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 2! In the last episode, we knocked out 2 worlds this time. We got through the desert level, World 2, and the waterfall, mountain, whatever the heck it was, World 3. Overall, I'd say it went pretty well, except that I died for a really stupid reason. If you had a... What?!
Yeah.
Anyway, in this episode, we're gonna do World 4 and hopefully World 5 as well. So World 4 is an ice level, and for those I like to pick Toad. Now this first part's pretty easy. You got these new enemies, flurries, and all you gotta do is just do some careful jumps and react to them when they come up. Really, this... Oh, wow, that was great. I shouldn't talk at all, because then bad things happen. But it's not a big deal, because once you get through that run, you got a mushroom here. Let's see if I can quickly get this. Oh, not quite. But that's okay, because now that we're out of subspace, we can grab this, and it's a rocket ship! To the moon! Okay, no. Well, I don't know. Maybe we're on the moon. Is the moon normally green with Shy Guys that fire fireballs at you? I don't know. Probably. This is a new enemy, by the way. It's called an Auto Bomb. And it's a weird portable machine that Shy Guys ride on, and they fire fireballs at you. They're not that bad, just... If they're going towards you, you can jump over them, or if you have an item, then you can throw that at them. And if you take the Shy Guy off, then they just keep moving in one direction. And that was it. That was that whole level. That doesn't have a Birdo boss. I think it's the only level like that, actually. Well, good to know that... I still haven't gotten better at that minigame. Speaking of which, oh, real quick. This is the reason that I like to pick Toad for World 4, because this section right here, you got an onslaught of Bezos coming at you. And Toad's, like, duck jump here that I'm using, where I just move slightly and then duck all around and jump when necessary, is really useful. Except when you jump into the Bezo like an idiot. That's not very useful. Thankfully, we're done with that section. And now we can move on to whales! Oh, he's adorable. These whales, water spouts. You can stand on the top, however, if you hit the sides, it will hurt you. I don't know why, but then again, I did hear that people have made water strong enough to rip through steel. So, who knows? I guess it makes sense. Well, 2 things I wanted to talk about while we're doing this section. First off, this is my second time recording this because I didn't have my Blue Snowball microphone on. I was actually recording off my computer. And, it didn't sound very good at all, so I decided to scrap that take. Which sucks, but I'm back where I am now, so it's no big deal. I actually had to replay the whole game again up to this point, because there was certain things that I wanted to keep. I wanted to make it feel consistent, which is why I have 8 lives again. And really, that was kind of up to chance, but I made it work out. Second thing is, the other times I've recorded videos for Mario 2, I've done them at around 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. I'm recording this at about 9 p.m. And the reason for that is that I got really busy with a lot of other stuff, including the Nintendo Direct that came out today. Which was amazing, by the way. The new Smash Bros. Is going to come out, which just has me really excited. Okami is coming to the Switch. Luigi's Mansion is coming to the 3DS, which is awesome because Luigi's Mansion is one of my favorite GameCube games. All around, just a lot of really awesome stuff that I'm really looking forward to, and I think 2018 is going to be a great year for Nintendo. And for other reasons too, other than stuff mentioned in the Direct too. And I used two twice in the same sentence, that's good. So, I've had kind of a crazy day. But hopefully this will go well, and I do have my mic on, I can confirm that. The only real question I have about the new Smash Bros. Is, they didn't make it very clear whether it's a port or not. And judging by the release date, I'm gonna say it's a port because it said it was coming out 2018, this year. And, I am really good at getting that triple snippet, apparently. And, if it is the new Smash Bros., that kind of worries me, because usually those games take a long time to make. And the fact that we haven't had that long of a wait between games, that might affect the quality, but I'm not trying to be pessimistic about it. If anything, I'm a little sad that that's happening because it's kind of blurring my vision to the fact that we're getting a new Smash Bros. And even if it's a port of the Wii U version, I can't wait because there's gonna be new stuff added, like the Breath of the Wild link and the Inklings. That's super cool. It's a little conflicting, but I'll get over it. Now, for this level, I like to do a couple things. I have kind of a routine for this. First of all, you want to grab this magic potion and go back here so you can get a mushroom. Once that's done, go back in here and respawn the magic potion so you can get these 2 coins. Finally, go back in here, come back out, get the magic potion one more time, and now, come on, let's go for an egg ride! Just don't jump. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, just riding on that egg. That is so much fun. And if you bring that magic potion over here, you get a ton of coins. Bring our total up to 8. But now we're in the castle, and it's full of ice and flurries. Which is just really cool. If I remember, this level's actually fairly long. Most of the castle levels are, but at least this one's not as long as the World 3 castle. Ugh, that one took forever. Or at least I felt like it did. What's kind of interesting about the flurries is that they actually move differently on regular ground than they do on the ice. On the ice, they obviously slide a lot, but when they're on the ground, they actually move differently, and I'll be able to show an example of that later. But now we're going to get one last mushroom. Now when you're doing your super jump up here, if you happen to be Toad, or just another character that can't get up there normally, make sure you're not holding the dash button because, like I said in an earlier video, if you hold the dash button when you do a super jump, if you're carrying an item, you'll drop it. So, earlier we had the egg ride, now we're gonna have a Shy Guy ride. Yay, Shy Guy ride! And he doesn't mind. Let's get these cherries for later. Perfect. Now when we go back out, we'll have a chance for a Starman. And I say that because in the Freakout video, when I did this, I accidentally despawned it, which was really unfortunate. I don't know why I took the time to defeat those guys. I guess I just really hated them for some reason. Oh, I almost did it again. Wow. Alright, let's make this count. And yeah, the Phantom just kind of bounces off of you if you have the Starman. Okay. So now we're going to show off the deal with this guy. So now he's on solid ground, and as you can see, instead of sliding around, he actually makes sharp turns. I think that's the only enemy like that. It's kind of interesting. That Bezo was trying to take a stab at us, but we won't let him. Alright, it's time for the boss of World 4, Fry Guy. I'm actually also really glad that I decided to re-record this because in my previous take, I forgot this guy's name. Which probably doesn't matter to most people, but for me it was rather embarrassing. So. There we go. Okay, so the deal with Fry Guy is that he just kind of hobbles back and forth when he's in his big form, but when you finally do the 3 hits, he splits into these 4 mini versions, and now you have to deal with them. The less there are, the faster they move, so it's better to get them in one big clump like this, and take them all out at once. That was a really clean run of that fight. I only got 1 hit, but that's alright. A lot of coins again. Really bad slot machine playing again. I wonder how I would fare if I tried to do this in an actual casino. Probably do just as bad. Oh, there's that 2-up. I think that's the first time we've seen that. Sadly. Alright, one more. Alright. Man, we have 18 extra lives. We are set. And we're also switching to Luigi because it's World 5 time. Alright, we got a Panzer right at the beginning here. And a new enemy, Ostro. Ostros are ostriches that have little Shy Guys riding on them. Unlike the auto bombs, by the way, that's a bomb. If you pick them out of the ground, then they almost immediately explode. So you want to get rid of them also immediately. But I was going to say, the auto bombs, if you take the Shy Guys off, they just kind of move in one direction. If they hit a wall, they bounce backwards. But with the Ostros, it's either the same thing, or they just run all over the place with no real direction. Because the Shy Guy isn't there to aim them towards you. Now, Luigi just absolutely destroys this level, as you can see. No gap is a struggle for our hero Luigi. Also, we can make this mushroom bounce. Yay! I love doing that. Actually, wait, do I even need him? Oh, I don't! Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so now... Where are you? There we are. Now we want to open up that hole, because when we go to subspace, we get another mushroom. Ugh, we get another mushroom. Hooray for slurs. Now it's Birdo time, and here is the last variation of Birdo in this game. Gray Birdo. Gray Birdo only throws fireballs, which means you only have one item to work with, and that is a mushroom block. Gray Birdos still aren't that bad, but they can get pretty annoying. If you're not careful. Man, we're just getting coins up the wazoo. I'm wondering if I could just, like, speed through this. I guess it really doesn't matter at this point, but... Anyway, we have 21 lives now. 22 lives! Okay, I think I'm starting to get the timing down. The Wii has a slightly different timing than the NES version, but I think I'm starting to get it. Which is why I failed that last one. Right after I said that I was getting good at it. But now, we're moving on to level 2, which is just kind of a bleh level. I don't know why. I never really look forward to doing this level. It's got a lot of hoopsters and ostros. More hoopsters, actually. Ostros are here and there, but it's mostly those guys. So we're gonna go down here and get this bomb so that we can grab a magic potion down at the bottom. And these are new enemies, Porcupos. And Porcupos are basically Shy Guys, but you can't jump on them, or they hurt you. Let's get these roots first. I'm not gonna risk it with that last one. I don't know. I might have had time, but... I think it was a good thing that I didn't risk it. Oh! Hello. That's weird. What? I just, like, stopped in midair. What the heck? That was weird. What keeps stopping me in midair? What the heck? I swear to God, I'm not doing that. Oh, come on. All the way back? Alright. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. Is this the first time we've died in this episode? If so, then that's... sadly impressive. Alright, let's not deal with this. Let's just demonstrate once again how broken Luigi is. Alright, now we're going up to the sky, where we've got Bezos, Sniffets, and more Hoopsters. If the Hoopster appears above you, just move to the other side. Simple as that. I love their big bulging eyes. I love that they specifically animated it in such a way that their eyes bulge. Once you pick up this POW block, you're in for a long fall. But that's the worst it gets. Now just make sure you don't fall in a hole. And there you go. Alright, time for this Birdo fight. This Birdo fight's really special to me personally because I like beating it in the way that I do. Some of you might already know where this is going to. Oops. Oops! Alright. Here we go. BAM! Take him out with the fish! Heck yeah! I love that. Oh, hello! Goodbye. Yeah, you can respawn Birdo, but you can't, you don't have to fight him again. Which is good, because that would be stupid. No, once you picked up that crystal, you're good. And it's time for the last level of World 5. Now, right above here is a vase, and in there is a magic potion. Now, if you use the magic potion here and go to that vase, you actually skip all the way to the last world. Which is nice, but obviously we're not going to do Unfortunately, we missed out on that Starman, but I think getting the coins and the mushroom was much more worth it. And we've got another opportunity for a mushroom right over here. Just pick up one of these bombs. Well, that didn't work out. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's place a door here. There we go. There we go. Now the doorway's open. And now we can slip in here, grab one last coin, and get our mushroom. But that is not even the half of it. We have only begun this level. This part's pretty easy. This part you can just kind of blaze through. Except for this Panzer coming up. Oh, come on. He hit me in the butt. Don't worry about this Sparky. He won't go to the doorway and try to kill you. But when you're out here, he will. So be careful. Alright. Unfortunately, now we've got a Shy Guy following us. You can plug up those vases with the Shy Guys coming out of them to keep them from spawning. Which is pretty neat. Or you can do this. Give me a second. You can pile them up in one area. And then, when the game starts lagging, kill them all! You can use that tactic if you want to get some hearts or stuff like that. Now, it didn't happen this time, but in my previous recording... Okay, what am I doing? In my previous recording of this level, that Sparky that you see right there actually just died inexplicably. Like, I didn't even touch him and he just died. I walked into this room and he did his death animation, even though I didn't hit him. So, that was weird. Don't know what could have caused that. Oh, why'd I do that? I should have seen that coming. I've played this before! Today! You can manipulate where the walking Panzer goes if you move to one side of the screen. Except sometimes that doesn't work out in your favor. Oh, great. Alright. Well, I think I'll actually skip ahead a little bit to where we were at, so I'll meet you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back. And, believe it or not, I actually died again from, one of the Sparkies, because he cornered me. But, oh, come on! Really? 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 Alright, well, thankfully there's no more of those stupid pink Panzers. So now we're moving on to the second to final room. Now there's 4 ripe turnips there all in a row, so that obviously means that they're setting it up so we can get a free stopwatch in a second. And we're almost at the end of the level, so that means we're also going to see a familiar face in a second. And it's not these Shy Guys. It's this guy! Hey, Birdo. And yeah, I can actually say that without being like, oops, I meant gal. Except, I don't know. Even... It's one of those things where... Even when you are referring to a girl like that, it's just like, hey guys. Like, nobody ever says, hey gals. That's just weird. And maybe you do, but I don't. I've never heard anybody say that, so... Alright, let's see how this boss fight goes. This is Claw Grip. And I don't...
Nice.
Well, if I jump in the pit, it's definitely not gonna go well! Alright, well, anyway. Claw Grip. Who is, funnily enough, in the credits for this game, his name is misspelled, but then again, the credits in this game have a lot of errors, but we'll get to that later. Obviously, when we actually see them. Alright. So, Claw Grip is really tough because he throws these rocks at lightning-fast speeds in, like, 4 different areas. The best way to go about this boss is to try to throw the rocks in such a way that you don't land on the rocks so that you fall in the holes. That's not a good idea, because I've had that happen several times before. But, wow, we actually beat him. Okay. One thing that can help is that if you actually manage to hit his rock while he's holding it, sometimes you can set it up so that he drops the rock and it hits him twice. Which I did have happen in my original recording, but I can't show it off since it has been deleted. And I simply don't need it anymore. Well, regardless of what troubles we had in this level, we've since made up for them. And we have 24 lives now. Man. And you thought the new Mario games handed out 1-ups like candy. No, even this game. Same with Mario World, actually. Really, the only game that doesn't hand out 1-ups like crazy is the original Super Mario Bros. And that's it. All the other Mario games are really crazy when it comes to lives. Well, now we're done with World 5, and I think that went okay, with the exception of a few parts. It definitely went better than last time. We didn't have any stupid glitches killing us. So I think we're going to call this an episode. And now that we're done with 4 and 5, we only have 2 worlds to go. And World 7 is actually the shortest. So that means that the next episode might just be the finale. No, screw that. It will be the finale. So look forward to that. We'll have this Let's Play over and done with. And then we can move on to something else. So, next time on Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 2, we're going to do just that. We're going to move on to World 6, which is another desert level, and then move on to the final world to confront our main threat, Wart, once and for all. I will see you guys next time.